Hi everyone, this is Eric with EricKimArtistry, and today I'm going to show you how to get golden hour skin. Summer's coming up, and then we all want that bronze beautiful glow all day long, and we want it to last all day. So first I'm going to prep my skin so that way we can get that glow started. What I'm going to start with is some hydrating face tonic. As you know, I love this product because it makes my skin have a nice slip, so when I put my products on, it goes on easier, and I end up using less product, and it glides on more smoothly and evenly. Moisturizer I'm going to use today is Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is a moisturizer and primer in one. Not only does it smell amazing, but it also feels amazing. So I'm just going to glide this on. It just smooths out the texture of your skin so everything looks and feels smoother. Next, I'm going to do eye cream. I like anti-aging, so I'm using Extra Repair Eye Cream from Bobbi Brown. This has red algae in it, which helps instantly depuff and brighten the under eye. So I'm just going to gently pat that in. And I like to kind of give it a little bit of a massage with very light pressure so you're not tugging at the skin. And then I'm going to apply it right under my brow bone, like so. Now to get the glow with my skincare, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Extra Repair Balm. This is going to give me that beautiful lit from within glow. I have it right on my hand here, and as you can see, it gives you a beautiful sheen. Has different shades of crushed pearls, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to press it onto my cheekbone. Because I'm more combination to oily, I don't want the glow to be everywhere, I just want it in certain places. So I'm going to apply it right on the highest point of my cheeks so I get that nice glow right on my cheekbones. So I want to glow on my skin, however, because I'm combination to oily, I want something that's going to control the oil in my skin as well. So that way I can just put the glow where I want it to go. So for the foundation that I'm going to use Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. I just put some foundation in my brush and I'm going to apply it directly onto my skin. This foundation is long wearing, waterproof, full coverage, and also has SPF 15 in it as well. Although it says full coverage in the foundation's name, it's actually pretty versatile. You can make it very light if you shear it out to be more of a light to medium coverage, and then you can also layer to get it to be a fuller coverage. So you can see here the before and after, this side with foundation, this side without. This obviously looks better. I got a little bit more foundation, and now I'm going to go on to the other side. I like to start in the center of my face and then work my way out because I want to create coverage where I need it and then just buff it out and blend it so that it does look more natural while I get the coverage that I want. So now I have a fuller coverage on my cheeks. I'm going to get my brush, press it into my nose area to give myself some coverage there. I'm going to lightly brush over my upper lip and chin. Because I do have a mustache, I don't want it to go on too heavy, but even for ladies or guys who don't have mustaches, you don't really need that much coverage on your upper lip or chin because usually we have clarity. I like to do a lighter amount on the forehead because I feel that many of us don't necessarily need that much coverage in our forehead. It also adds more texture, so if you have fine lines or expressions, sometimes it can settle into the line. And sometimes I feel that if there's too much coverage on your forehead, it kind of makes it look heavy. Not necessarily coverage-wise, but like weight-wise. Like I feel like it just brings your face down. Okay, so now that my foundation is done, I'm going to do a little bit of under eye concealer. I'm going to use Bobbi Brown's Intensive Skin Serum Concealer, and the reason why I'm using this is that it gives me a nice medium to full coverage. It hydrates. It also has skincare benefits in it too, so why not? It's a multi-purpose product. What I did is I actually got the concealer and put it between my ring fingers, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently press it in, and this way it's nice and easy. I don't necessarily need to have a brush. It just gives me the brightness that I want, and it's not going to be too heavy. So after I'm done, I'm going to get my brush again, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently press it in so that it's nice and blended and that there's no fingertips left behind. Alright, so now we gotta set it so it lasts all day. I'm going to use Bobbi Brown's Skin Weightless Foundation Powder. I love this powder because although it does mattify and it controls oil, it's very velvety, so it's not going to be drying. I loaded my brush up on all sides, and what I'm going to do is press it into my palm gently so that I don't get too much of powder on my skin. And then I'm just going to gently press in my T-zone because that's where I get the most shine and oil throughout the day. And then I'm going to flip my brush and then just kind of go on my cheeks and then lightly under my eye so that way everything's set and it doesn't slip off. Now we're gonna go into bronzer. I'm using Golden Light from Bobbi Brown. It's a matte bronzer, and what I like about matte bronzer is that you can put it anywhere all over the face at any time, and it looks natural, just gives you a sun-kissed look. Doesn't look artificial, and it looks like you just got a natural tan. Oh, and another tip that I forgot to tell you. What I do is I always put obviously, you put your brush into the bronzer to get the powder, and then I put it into the mirror and I buff it in so that way it's nice and soft and smooth. You don't get like a super dark spot of bronzer. It's always going to be effortless. So as you saw, I put it on my cheekbones or under my cheekbones, through my hairline, a little bit down the jawline like so. Chin, upper lip. Because I have a mustache, I want to warm it up. But even for the ladies, if you put a little bit of bronzer up on top of your lip, it prevents it from like giving you that protruding look. And the chin I also like to do a little bit too, just so it doesn't look too pointy. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'll kind of swipe it down my lower cheek area to add some warmth. And to get an easy nose contour, just squeeze your brush together and just go down the side of your nose like so. Super easy. So you're probably wondering, how am I getting this golden hour look? So we did do the extra pear balm to give that skin lit from within look. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use highlighting powder, and I'm using the shade Bronze. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it on my cheekbones first, and then I'm actually going to get the brush and apply it all over my skin. That way I get a little bit of a light sheen everywhere, but it doesn't add too much color to my face. Just like so. Get a little bit more, buff it into the pan, down my forehead, my nose, a little bit more on my cheek, and then to the rest of my skin. And by applying a little bit of highlight powder all over my skin, what it does is it gives me a light diffused effect that makes me look dewy, but not shiny. It also gives me that beautiful bronze glow because of the shade that I used. And it just kind of gives you that airbrush finish that we're looking for. So for the last step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a face mist. So for the last step, I'm going to do Bobbi Brown's 3-in-1 primer, setting spray, whatever it's called. And I'm just going to lightly spray this all over my face. And this is going to give me a beautiful dewy finish and get rid of any powdery finishes that's left behind. And there you have it. You can get golden hour, any day, any season. I hope you enjoyed my video and join me for another one next time. Thanks, have a good one.